Are you as excited for Feral Monday as I am? So a lot of you are wondering why it's not Feral Friday. Friday is expected. Mondays are Mondays, right? It's more fun to be feral on Monday. I was thinking red eyeshadow, but listen, it's still going to be a little more wearable. I say a little because it is still red eyeshadow, and we're going to do a red waterline, but we're going to keep this kind of neutral but still cool tone, because cool tones are scarier than warm tones. I'm so excited. I have an idea. Let's see where this goes. So I'm actually going to mix a little bit of a white eyeshadow base. You ready? And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to use cool tones, and I want to make sure that, let me scoop a little bit more out of here. I'm using clean canvas and white. I'm scooping it out with my brush. I want to make sure that what I'm about to use stays really nice and cool, because these bases, they can tend to be a little bit warm, and the warmer the base, it's going to be less true. It's going to warm up that cool tone, and I really want them to stay nice and cool. So I'm just going to mix the white and a little bit of fair. So we're just going to go ahead and apply this. Don't worry about that. We want that for now, because if we don't take it far over enough, we want that base there in case we want to put eyeshadow there. So if we don't have base there, it's not going to look cohesive. It's going to look more cool here, but warmer here. Let me go shut my door. Also, I need to turn up the AC. I'm freezing. I'm frozen. I'm also going to try my best to do affordable products today. Really trying to keep it on the affordable side. So get ready for that. Also, notice that I'm not creating a line. I'm just kind of pushing it into the brow. Okay, we're almost to the good part. City Color Grunge palette. I love this palette so much. I think this is my favorite one from City Color, and it's so affordable. So we have that shade here on the side of the brush. And notice how cool tone that is. We just want that through the upper crease. And the reason I didn't flip my brush towards the ceiling is I'm actually going to put a darker color on my lid. So I definitely don't need any precision. 2 more taps of that. We're just going to continue to build it up. There we go. Oh, that's so smooth and pretty. Just keep pressing that into that base. I feel like a lot of times our eyeshadow base can crease because when we're swiping back and forth, we're not really working that product into the base. So even if you're still swiping, do a couple presses once you're done. So I'm using the same shade, but I did want to tell you that, again, remember when we brought that eyeshadow base out really far? I'm going to bring this eyeshadow out really, really far. I'm going to angle it upwards in a little while, and it's going to give so much lift to the eye, but I am taking it pretty far out. Look at how smooth that is. Oh, I didn't tag the palette. I got too excited. I'm too excited for Feral Monday. Just too excited. I love makeup. So now we're going to grab some of this shade and some of this shade. And there it is on the brush. And we're going to go ahead and press that on top of the eyeshadow base. Now I'm just using that side of the brush just to kind of pack it on the lid. And the more I tap it, the more it's going to fade a little bit. I'm being a little bit more aggressive with my taps because I do want to start to transition it. And I don't mind if that color fades a little bit from that. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. I'm just going to let it keep running so you can see the blend. Still using the side of my brush. Now I am going to stop it there, and you're going to see why. But I do want it to come out of this. Now let's grab that first shade that we started with. Let's just grab a little bit more of it right here. That was about 2.5 taps. And we'll just smooth these 2 shades together. So we're basically done with the top part now. Ooh, do y'all hear those purrs? Those are some nice purrs, Jean. All right, hooded eyes, listen up. Grab an E27. We're gonna grab this shade again, grab it in the center of the brush. And all we're gonna do is relax our eye and stamp. Just stamp a couple more times. I'm going to stamp it here. And don't worry about the bottom part because we're going to clean that up. Look at how easy that was. And then we'll just fill in any gaps along the lash line. I need to do a video with this. That was too easy. By the way, if you wanted to go over this with liquid liner, gel liner, if you just wanted to deepen it, you could. But the way we just stamped that on with the E27, that's pretty amazing. I love makeup. I love makeup brushes. It's fun. While I'm putting glue on my lashes here, I have a whole lash tutorial on my saved highlights, but I am going to be traveling this week and I wanted to let y'all know. So Thursday I'm going out of town with a brand. It's not technically a brand trip. We're actually going to go shoot content. I don't really do a lot of brand trips if you've noticed. And we're going to go do that, but I'll be able to do a story tutorial on Thursday. Should be the regular time, depending on time zones. We'll figure that out. Friday, I know that that's the day that I have to shoot content with the brand, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a tutorial. Y'all know I try my hardest to do these Monday through Friday, but I will keep y'all updated. If anything, I'll just hop on with y'all and hang out for a second. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm in New York, but I don't normally do that. And then Monday, I travel back, so I might not be able to do one Monday. We shall see, but I just wanted to warn y'all. Let's pop on our lash. And then I'm wiping it on Sheila. I feel like a lot of times I have a whole lash tutorial, but I gotta tell you this. A lot of times we struggle with putting on the lash because glue, even if we're using our fingers, glue gets on our fingers. And the moment that glue gets on there, it's going to adhere to this top part and we're gonna pull it off. So sliding and lash glue getting on our tool or our fingers is part of the problem. So I tried this the other day. I love it. I don't know if I love it more than this one. I really love both of them. I'll say this one has to dry down before it's my perfect match, but this one stays my perfect match. Watch this. I'm gonna put some here. I'm just gonna put some here on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna use a little bit more today because we're gonna do more full coverage, but look at this match. I love it. Let's grab this little spicy prototype over here. Melt it in. It wore beautifully, by the way. I was able to wear it about 8 hours, maybe more. And it was just stunning. Revlon's really, really giving me the spice that I need. Brush I'm using here is a prototype, just testing some things out. But what I do have on this brush is I have the foundation on here. And I'm just going around here. I'm gonna grab a little bit more, the tiniest amount. Just such a small amount of foundation. Let's grab that and then I'm gonna take it over here. Melt it in. And then I need to clean up underneath here, so I need a little bit extra. And I only have it on the tip of the brush. You can see it right there. It's the precision for me. So nice. And then I'll just continue to work this in and around my brows. Y'all, I can wear this concealer again. So in the summer months, it was too light for me, but now it's perfect again. I love this concealer and it's so affordable. This is the Conceal and Hydrate from Makeup Revolution. So we're gonna grab our C31. Let me get a clean one. This one has too much eyeshadow base in it. Just a second. Let's work this in with a C31. Oh, I love this concealer. I'm so happy I can wear it again. I will say that I would have bought another one, but after C7, they get a little too dark and they also get a little bit too yellow. So C7 is perfect for where I'm at right now. And also I've been using this smaller brush because I've been wanting to keep my concealer in certain areas. So this smaller brush gives me that precision to kind of keep it exactly where I want it. We'll come back and blend that more. Don't think I'm gonna leave that. Ooh, isn't that concealer pretty? Nice coverage. And I've worn it a bunch. Now I'm showing you this powder. I've talked about this powder before, and I'm trying to keep this very, very, very affordable. Right now, this is 30% off. Sephora collection is, so I believe it's $10.50. Remember, I do makeup, not math. But still, isn't that pretty? Go get this. So I'm going to use a cream bronzer. That means I just want to make sure I'm setting the center of my face and not the outer perimeter. Sounds so official when I say outer perimeter. I know y'all are waiting on the red here, and the red's coming. Just hang on, we're not there yet. Let's finish up and bronze our face. I haven't used this in a while, the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I'm using the shade, it's hard to find, it's very Bronzed Belle. I remember really loving this, and I have it on over here. And I'm just gonna scoop it out, and I'm remembering that a little bit went a very long way. That should be good. I'm just gonna grab my foundation brush that I used and blend it out. Blends out nicely, see? Pretty. This one I need to smooth out a little bit. There we go. That one had a little bit of a clump in it. And I always talk about makeup needing to be smooth for your brushes. I wanted to zoom y'all in so y'all can see how nicely that blended. Look at how pretty that is. I don't know what this is right here. I think that's fuzz from my towel. This looks so good. Now let's just lightly go over our bronzer just to make sure it's set. And I'm just using whatever powder's left in this puff. If you have oily skin, you could just pick up a little bit more. I'm gonna show you. I have Balance to Dry. I'm just evening that out so we just don't set it and then have a patch. Start here and then just go over it. And since it's translucent, this powder, it's not going to change the color of the bronzer. It's just gonna make sure it's nice and set. This looks so smooth. You gotta trust the process on this. It's gonna look absolutely terrifying. I don't know, it might still look terrifying to y'all once I'm done. I love it. I think it's so much fun. So we're gonna take this, and this is from Beauty Creations, so it's very affordable. Ooh. So now I'm also gonna take it out of the lash line, but we're gonna layer that red from the palette on top of it. Makes it look so much more gray now. It's so pretty. Don't worry about this being perfect. It's about to be covered up. Now wait till you get mascara on because it is going to tone it down a little bit. So we're grabbing this shade on our E27. Okay, I know. And we're gonna start to tap that underneath here. I am gonna build it up a little bit more so it's a little bit more sparkly. Look how green my eyes look now. So I'm actually gonna flip the brush. See how the pointy side is gonna be pointing towards my tear duct? Let's just lightly extend this with the red. Same thing over here. So I feel like this look doesn't need blush. It's gonna get a red lip, but I think we might skip blush. It just feels so chic without it. Ooh. I really like this look. This is fun. Honestly, any excuse to use this Snoopy lipstick again from Wet n Wild. Look how pigmented that is. Let me go get a lip liner. And then I'll perfect. Oof, this look is giving me what I needed on this Monday. I'm gonna perfect with this lip liner. It's just a smidge darker than the lipstick. I like to do lip liner after most times because you're able to blend it with the lipstick and really perfect that lip line. That's gonna happen. Well, let me show you how to kind of get it to stop. What I'll do is I'll just grab, I'm not gonna use this makeup brush again, so That's gonna help. I know, you can use your finger too, but I don't know. I always just grab a brush and do it. So now I'm actually taking a little bit of the powder. I'll just even that out on the back of my hand. And I take it on my C30 and I'll just clean up my lip and then I pinch it. The powder actually helps set even more around the lipstick. If you can find this lipstick, get it. It's so affordable. Now remember, it's not going to be transfer proof, but it has the sparkles in it and it's so comfortable, and it does have about 4 or 5 hours of wear time with the lip liner. It's wonderful. Now I am gonna be done for today, but I'm gonna hop off and I want to add this. These are from Ofra, and what they are is they're kind of like the little twinkly situation. See how you can see my skin through it perfectly, but you just see that beautiful twinkle sparkle. I love these. What is this called? It's called the Sparkling Lights Topper, so it's considered a topper. Let's call it a topper. That makes sense. I should have just read the back of it. But I kind of call them, I like to call them fairy dust. You can always just see your skin through it, and I want to try it on top of this eye, but I want to film a video on it. And thank you so much for allowing me to express myself on Mondays, Feral Mondays. I know that this isn't a look that most of you would wear, but to me, I absolutely love these types of looks. I think that they're just beautiful in their own way. And I just love that y'all give me a day just to be extra creative. So thank you so much. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go film some more content. I have a couple fun ideas, and I have more fun sparkly stuff. It's good stuff over here. So real sparkly, real shiny. I love y'all so much. I don't know what I'm posting tonight, but I know I'm posting, and I know I'll see you there. I love you so much.